layouts, they're holding Orphan in cell block A. It's not much farther.
Then this is as far as you go.
I knew it! I goddamn fucking knew it! I called it! I knew not to trust that bitch!
Tigress, I know you don't believe me, but I am sure she's a plant. We can't let her go any farther.
It's all right, Onyx. I've gone as far as I need to.
A glamour charm.
Be flattered, Tigress. We had the idea from you.
God fucking damn it, Cassandra! I trusted you! We all fucking trusted you!
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
This show has absolutely fucking nuked my trust in people. I trusted her. Oh my god. I really trust this cunt. Oh my god. And she had me turn against my own. How dare you? You are the racist in this situation. It's not internalized racism at all. But oh my god. Cassandra was the mole. I honestly did. Fuck. I'm more upset with myself. But hey. She used magic. And that's not fair. So forgive me. The mutilation was a good angle, but I should have had it in my head. She never betrayed her father, but the story was so convincing, and we did see it. We did see the seeds of her not trusting her father, but I still feel like, oh, her father is a good man. She'll still trust him no matter what, even if he does bad things. So maybe this could be something, but oh my god, there was someone in the comments that literally said, I don't trust both of them. Just chuck both of them. We should have gone with Arsenal. Is that his name? Arsenal? I said it and I think someone corrected me. I hope I'm saying it correct. Arsonist? I think it's arson or aerosol. Whatever. He had the right idea. He was like, yeah, just chuck both of them. Let the shadows figure it out. And the person in my comments said the same thing. Even I at the start was like, I don't trust both of them. But Cassandra drew me in. Why? Why do I have a trusting heart? So this episode of Young Justice is... We are getting into it, and I don't want to say there's not much story, but after the whole Connor and Megan thing in Mars, things have kind of been slowing down, because so far what's happening on Earth is something mole. Yes, there's a mole, but it's like the mole came to where Artemis is, and then somebody from their team got kidnapped. Now they have to go and get that person. Whereas if they just never trusted any of them, this wouldn't have happened. But again, it was orchestrated. And even the shadows kept saying, we need to get Cassandra back. We need to get Cassandra back. So were they talking about a different Cassandra now that I think about it? But anyway, we go back to Mars, which I'm kind of happy about. And I swear to God, when Megan came in here like the fucking Terminator, taking on like 8 different Martians at once, I got chills. I got scared. I was worried for her brother. Like, I thought she was gonna rip the information straight from his mind without hesitation. And it turns out that no, he didn't lace the bomb with Kryptonite. And Megan is confused, like, okay, then who do I blame now for Connor's death? Because she wanted to channel her righteous anger at somebody. And now there's nobody. And it's just it's just sad. My son! Not my son, wait, you're my age mate, my love. Oh my god, it's hard. It's hard being an adult watching cartoons when you're like a kid and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna adopt you. But he's a man. My beloved. Anyway, simping aside, even Zatanna can get it, honestly. So they're on their way to, I forget the place again. Santa Prisca. It was actually written, oh my god. And Batgirl has, in the story anyway, a keen interest on Orphan, and from all little or a lot, all the bat comics, not really comics, but all the bat media I consume, Barbara isn't really given that much focus at all, if ever. The only one I think she's in is DC Superhero Girls, and even that one I don't watch it much because I don't like the iteration of Supergirl in that one. Please let the Supergirl that is introduced in this show not be butch. Let her be feminine, but a powerhouse. Can we get a feminine powerhouse? Okay, I'm deviating. So she has a keen interest in Orphan, and she says she's like a sister to me, and I'm like, that was kind of forced dialogue, but I was interested nonetheless to know, okay, what is their connection? And then we see Orphan and her mom, and I'm like, her mom is like, I molded you to be death incarnate, and I'm like, fuck you, you removed your daughter's vocal cords. The site where I watched this from, obviously people are fighting in the comments as they always do, and they're saying that Lady Shiva would never do that to her daughter, she loves her so much, she wouldn't remove her vocal cords. And I'm like, iterations of every story. In this iteration of the story, Barbara becomes crippled for another reason entirely, and I don't know how I feel about that. And Batwoman can get, the Bat fam can fucking get it. Oh my god. Wait. I sincerely hope he's not a minor here, because if he is, we remove him. But everybody else that's an adult, god damn, they're not even related, but the bloodline. How is he getting redheads for like Bat women? Okay, I need to move on. So Joker comes in, and we haven't seen him for like 4 seasons. I remember seeing him, I think it was in season 1 or something, and I think they even showed the picture somewhere of the light or the darkness or the whatever the fuck it was. There we go. And it was just like a dummy team made by Vandal Savage or whatever. I remember seeing the Joker here, and I thought, okay, Young Justice, everyone's younger counterparts, even the villains, like everyone's sidekicks. It's a story about the hero's sidekicks, and even the villains, we don't really see the villains. Like, instead of Ice whatever, we saw, I think it was Ice Junior or something. Like, even the villains, we just see the villains' henchmen or sidekicks or kids. So I thought this Joker was like Joker's teenage son or something. I did not know this was the actual Joker. But we get Joker now, and he's fucking pissed at Vandal Savage for using him as a decoy to the decoy. And I remember, I think in season 2, we see Queen Bee, Queen Hive, whatever. Basically, these were the runs of the litter to hide the real baddies. And Joker is not having that. He's like, you used me as a punchline to the joke, and everyone knew, even the Riddler. And the fact that the Joker is just pissed that the Riddler knew or was in on a joke that he wasn't, is gold to me. I love the writing of this show sometimes. It's like, yeah, wokeism, but yeah, I love this show. So Orphan was sent to kill Joker because he sent a threat to Vandal Savage, which is like, come on, the villains are petty. Like, I get it, but still the villains are petty. So she's supposed to kill the Joker, who has everyone in the UN hostage, even like Diana's little sister or whatever, and no one is moving. So I thought he put laughing gas and made all of them stand still, but apparently when he clicked the button and nobody died, wait, I think, when did they start running? Yeah, they started running here. So they weren't frozen, or maybe that's the thing that they threw unfroze them, or they just stood still because he had the thing, but nobody was moving an inch. So I thought he did that thing. I think that I don't know Joker a lot, forgive me. I haven't even watched the like Joker movie. I think it's called Arthur or something. I don't know. I haven't watched it because I don't like tragedies. But I think the thing that solidified Joker as a villain was he killed everyone on that talk show, or something with laughing gas. Yeah, he made everybody laugh themselves to death. But I think there's an iteration of Joker somewhere that he can freeze people. No, oh yeah, he puts laughing gas, and when you get to the crime scene, you see the victims' faces like in laughter, but they're dead, so they died laughing. So I thought that was the same thing that happened here, where the people who were held hostage were frozen or whatever with his laughing, whatever, but they just weren't laughing. But anyway, he monologues as villains do, and because of his monologue, the Bat family was able to deactivate the bombs that he had planted. And in the chaos of fleeing, the Joker drops I like his lines here, even though it's kind of cringe, but he does a smoke bomb, and everyone, the Bat fam has infrared, of course, and they see him, but Batgirl sees Orphan, and she was going after the Joker. Then it cuts back to Santa Prisca now says, we already knew who the mole is here, so blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, well, on their way here, I think, oh, fuck, names. Artemis said that, oh, what if both of them aren't a spy? And then Batgirl, she's not called Batgirl, and what was she called? Oracle? Barbara? Anyway, said, oh yeah, information was stolen from the vault, so you're definitely ready with one mole. So the story was kind of forcing us to say, oh yeah, one of them is the mole. I would have liked it better if, instead of confirming there was a mole, we just say, oh, information was stolen from the vault. We don't know whether it was when they broke in or something, because all these people were on lock and key, but apparently they had this nanotech that had the information, and the information was riding with one of them. But if the nanotech was able to take the information, why didn't it just go with Lady Shiva when they broke in? Why did it need to go with one of them? Or maybe it was still downloading the information, and by the time they were ready to go, that's when it was ready. But they could have just had it be, oh, information was stolen, we don't know, it could be one of them. Just keep the thing of both of them could be innocent or not the mole. Don't bring it down to a binary where, okay, we have to choose. But I guess that's kind of in theme with the story that they picked, which is about a lady and a tiger, which somebody predicted on Tumblr, which is very good. They actually broke it down, and I like that. So Megan is leaving Mars. Currently, Megan is, she's not coming back to Mars. Right now, Megan is leaving. She's packing her things. She's done because no wedding took place. And Megan is not coming back to Mars. Even her parents are like, you're not coming back, are you? She's like, what is there to come back to? And it's sad because she came here to have her wedding, to have something nice, just to connect with her family. And now that connection has killed the love of her life. And she can physically not come back here without just being an utter wreck. But you can, going home will even be worse. But even I think they said she needs to stay and heal or be with family, but she says, I have responsibilities back home. I'm like, what are they really? Yes, you're a guidance counselor, you're a therapist, but your man just died. I think being unavailable for a year is understandable in your business, in the hero business. Yes, you have people to save, but there's like 10 million heroes on Earth. And her sister follows along. And I'm like, oh yay! But please change that form. But then again, Megan is in the form of Garfield's dead mother. So who am I to judge? Again, more of the things we already knew how it ended. Her sister follows her. Megan is just unresponsive, just like, do what you want. And it's like so sad. Megan has always been, has she? Yes, the heart and soul and the bubbly one ever since she was a kid, and she became the refined adult who still is the voice of reason, like the mommy of the group. So just to see her soul be shattered is unbearable. So the mole reveal gets revealed. What was that sentence? And Cassandra used the glamour charm, which is what Katniss Artemis used, and they're like, hey, we got the idea from you. And Barbara is just still looking for Orphan, and she finds her, and she's like so happy. And apparently what had happened, I don't know why I'm laughing, it's not funny, is Orphan goes in for the kill for Joker. Barbara pushes him and Orphan slices her. Oh my god, they even showed the back. I don't know, maybe I missed it the first time I saw. Fuck. And that was traumatic enough to turn Orphan to the good side, because her mom was like, what happened? We sent you on a mission to kill Joker. Not only did you fail, but... And then it cuts off. So this traumatic thing... She was raised to be an assassin, so you'd think she'd be used to blood. So I don't know why just hurting some random person affected her so much. Or maybe it was she was trying to save a bad guy. It just rewired her brain. Or maybe she has never actually taken a life until this point, and seeing that showed her the value of life. And oh my god, my son, oh, I don't know why I've been changing between my son and my beloved, but he belongs to Barbara. He can never be mine. I already have my own, but still, polygamy, let's support that. Anyway, Dick is absolutely horrified. You can even, the voice acting is very good. He's like, stay with me, call, get help. All the bad families around her. I'm surprised they didn't hold Orphan at that moment. Like just tackle the bitch. This kid literally sliced the back. This kid sliced open the back of practically your sister, and to this person, your girlfriend. I don't know if they're still dating. So the brats get a handle on Joker, who's like laughing at Barbara's position, and they are just like, eat all the shit. It's glorious to see. But at the end of the day, he wasn't the one that sliced open her back. She did that. She deserves all that punching and kicking. And the person whose back was open is holding onto her hand, and Barbara is saying that I didn't do it to save Joker, I did it to save you. Basically, how did you just know that this kid was about to commit some life-altering decision? Like, I wanted to save you from taking a life that fucks you up. And I get it, it's sweet on paper, but in execution, kind of lost me there. I have to suspend so many levels of disbelief to believe anything like this would happen, because I am not holding the hands of the fucker who sliced my back open and turned me into a cripple. I am bound to a wheelchair because of you. I'm not holding your goddamn hand. You can say she didn't know that then, but then you go even further and say that Barbara is so in love with this girl. She has loved her, like she loves her as her own family, to be that invested in her. Or are you saying she always knew what was going on in her life, which then opens up the possibility that she never did anything? But regardless, sisters, she loves her. She's fighting tooth and nail to find her. She gives her a little thing, pew, to unhook herself, that they're coming back for her. I don't even know why they put like a literal child in this position, in this prison, but I'm blaming that more on Santa Prisca than the animators. This is not like Korra, where people like to put torture porn for women. Females, women. I don't know why I mixed that. So this is the technology basically that stole the information, and Barbara had to come back and disable it before it went back to them. But then again, I know it's cartoons, but Cassandra could have just kept her goddamn fucking mouth shut till she was able to actually deliver the device, the information. So they try to team up, but Cassandra is like, you are horrendously outnumbered, and Cheshire shows up. I actually completely forgot about her. She shows up, so the code thing was working, and Cheshire was like, you're not worried I wasn't gonna show up. Artemis is like, I never doubted you for a second. I was like, oh, sisters, but oh, fuck you. How did she even get? Anyway, maybe Artemis like opened a path, or she's from the island, so she can be able to sneak in. But it's like, oh no, you are literally outnumbered. And I remember watching this and I'm like, oh my god, how are they gonna get out? Oh yeah, episode ends. Anyway, the new episode is out now, so I'm gonna go watch that and then record this. I don't like when my recordings come out when the new episode is out, but I don't know, who knows? Maybe that's good for like views or algorithm or whatever. But as of now, I haven't even said Onyx this entire video. Orphan has the thing to unlock her chains, and we have 3 against so many. Barbara is somewhere here, but Artemis had refused backup. But I think she refused backup before she knew there was a mole on there, because I remember when they were flying, Barbara told her, I can get the whole Bat fam here, but they're deep undercover in a penguin stakeout or whatever. I'm like, yes, comic book logic, we love it. You know what? Anytime I have any gripes, comic book logic. Everything I said in this video, comic book logic. Fuck you, past TVC. So Artemis said no, that she doesn't want backup. I cannot remember if she said that before or after realizing that there was a mole with them, and I'm too lazy to go back and check. But I think she knew it after, but she was also, because she knew her sister would come and back her up. But you bitches are outnumbered, and they did not want to risk Cassandra's life. So place your bets now. What's gonna happen next? You might already know, but oh my god, things are heating up. All this just to save one person who kind of crippled Batgirl, but we forgive that. If Batgirl is cool with it, I'm cool with it. But if that had happened to me, anyway, I'm gonna end the video here, folks. I know I've been talking for too long, but I'm just so hyped and pumped. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I cannot make predictions, and I love it. I love this so much, you have no idea. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And with that being said, this is TVC. Mwah. Signing out.